So sorry it's been a while. I've not really posted anything in a little bit of time. That's mainly due to moving from Spain back over to England, well, the UK, and now I'm in Wales. So if you have a little look around, I'm working at a place called Tregoed that is near a town called Hay-on-Wye, which is like just right on the side of the Brecon Beacons. So where I'm going today is I'm going up onto the mountains up towards Tumper, and I'm going to walk along the ridgeline and I'm just going to have a little look around. You can probably see from behind me, the weather is not great. It's not great. It's pretty wet, it's pretty miserable, but it's also got a lot of atmosphere, and that's mainly what I'm going for today. I'm not sure if you guys noticed about the Brecon Beacons, but there is actually wild horses up here, and luckily, badly enough for me, I get to walk pretty damn close to a group of wild horses that are all sheltering just down the side of the footpath. They may jump up, they may stay there, I may even get kicked. But yeah, here they are. Aren't they amazing? Oh, they're gonna move. They're gonna stay there? Nope, they're up. I might just wait a minute to see what they do, because I want to get past, but they don't look like they want to move very fast. I'm gonna slowly approach them a little bit closer. I'm very nervous right now, especially because there's a little foal there. That mummy, daddy, and two foals. Beautiful. Thinking about it, probably should have got a picture. I was just taken aback by how close they let me get. But yeah, so if you're ever in the Brecon Beacons, it's definitely worth coming to check out. There they go, off into the distance, and they are 100% wild. To the top, and it is windy. You can probably tell from my hair how windy it is, but walking up through this little gully here, the top's getting blown over, and then I was trying to do a bit of B-roll, B footage, and I nearly lost the GoPro down the side of the mountain. Well, it didn't actually move, but I thought it was gonna. I thought it was a goner. But now that I'm up here, I'm basically just going to try and find a composition. I'm hoping that the clouds are going to clear up above Penny Van again. I know really it's the wrong time of day, but just got my fingers crossed I'm going to get something really moody, some atmospheric. I'm hoping that I'm going to get something really atmospheric. That's what I'm going for. But fingers crossed. Found my first composition. Basically it is a rush between time and rain and light. As you can see, the clouds above are quite thick, but every so often they break up and then you end up with beautiful colours just on the mountains. But if you look over this way, I have got lots of rain just about to hit me. That is the worst thing about being this high up. You can see everything that's coming. So bear with me, this has got to be super fast. Yeah, fingers crossed I get it without getting wet. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to wait for the wind to die off to hopefully reduce the chance of getting wind shake, camera shake, sorry. But if you have a little look just over here, the hills are now gone, which I think is a bad sign for me. I'm going to be getting wet, pretty wet. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So I've got it on a 2-second timer. The wind hasn't really calmed down, but I've got it on a pretty fast shutter speed anyway. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. So I've come to my second composition, and like literally all I'm doing is I'm walking around and I'm trying to find different things that I might want to photograph. But this little bit of a detour that I took has definitely paid off, because what I've got here is I've got this nice leading line leading up to a stack of rocks, and then if you look just across here, I've got all this ridge just working its way along to this little peak over here, and then all the different peaks in the distance are all just blended with different amounts of rain. And if you look over here, somehow I'm not sure how, but I have missed the rain. The rain has travelled past me this side, and it's travelled past me on this side, and all I've got in front of me is this beautiful clear line with no rain. I am obviously a very lucky man today. It does mean that I got a chance to get this shot because it's just getting better, but I'm going to take the picture quickly before it becomes too clear. I want to try and keep that moodiness that I want to try and emphasize on the weather that is happening today. So I'm going to get the camera set up. I'm going to risk getting my polarizer out. It's going to take me a little bit longer to put away, but I think it'll really enhance this shot, cutting through the glare on the clouds and giving me a little bit more detail. Camera all set up. Slight issue, I think the rain might have done a bit of a U-turn, so I've probably jinxed myself. But the composition is fully there. I've got it on a 2-second timer. I've got it on 1/100th of a second on f11, sorry, 1/180th of a second, ISO 200 again, just to try and enhance that colour. So I'm going to fire it off now, and you should be able to see what it looks like. So I think it's time to maybe capture this shot leading through the valley. If you look at the trees, they're leading you all the way through, and the valley is just a beautiful S shape all the way from start to finish. So I'm going to capture that, and then I think before the next lot of rain arrives, I am going to have some lunch. So here goes. So for this shot I am going nice and wide, and I've got some beautiful light just lighting up the valley as we're talking right now. I've got it on a 2-second timer. I've got it on 1/400th of a second, f11. In fact, I might take it into f16, so it's going to be 1/200, so 1/200th of a second. I'm focused on the very distance, so it should be on infinity as it is. I've got it on ISO 200 just to try and boost up them shadows, gives it a little bit more colour. But here goes. looking lovely. So on today's menu we have got some chorizo with lettuce, but as you can see the sandwich did not fare very well at all. It's looking a bit damaged, but it all tastes the same. So as long as I get to eat it before this rain arrives again, life will be good. So wish me luck. There we go. Okay, so I'm not sure how well you can actually hear me with this glove over. It's a little bit of an experiment, me being cheap. But if you have a little look over this way, literally the heavens are about to open. So I think I'm gonna capture this one quick, and then I think I'm gonna head back down off the mountain, because it just seems like it might be just this for the rest of the day now. The forecast was meant to get worse as the day went on, but fingers crossed. Anyway, so I'm gonna say goodbye for now. If you've enjoyed this, subscribe. Well, if you've enjoyed it, like it. If you want to watch more content, then subscribe. If it's not your kind of thing, let me know what I can do to improve. I'm pretty new to this. This is my second vlog, as you can see if you're already on my YouTube. But yeah, I think I'm going to carry on doing more. It gives me the motivation and the oomph to climb these mountains in bad weather, just so I can get the nice pictures for you guys back at home. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much, and goodbye.